Nearly 65,000 people in Dane County will be impacted by the pause in FoodShare benefits on Saturday due to the federal government shutdown. Joining me now is the Executive Director of WayForward Resources, Ellen Carlson, to put this into perspective for us. First, what is your big concern with this looming kind of stop in benefits?
Yeah, so a lot of people who receive FoodShare, like you said, there's upwards of over 60,000 people in Dane County are hoping that they're going to have dollars that they go to the grocery store with every month to get some of the groceries that they need. So they're going to go in November and they're going to run their cart and it's going to be empty. And that's food that they're needing, right, as a part of their budgets.
So it's supplemental, and I'm not sure that people understand when they hear that and think, well, it's just a small part. Why is this such a big deal?
Yeah, so when people are tight on resources, right, they are paying their rent, they're paying for their food needs, their medical bills, utilities. Just a couple, $50 less or $100 left can really disturb people's budgets. They're counting on those dollars to be able to make all of those pieces fit together.
We saw that Illinois' governor is signing an executive order putting a bunch of money in to support Illinois residents. Yeah. Is there any talk of that happening here?
Not that I know of. I know that it takes both sides to make that happen. At least that's my understanding. So as far as I know, that is not going to be the case.
So then what is the timeline in terms of, do you get a sense of when that kind of tightening at food pantries, when is that squeeze going to happen?
It's already started to happen. So we've been in close contact with all of the food pantries in Dane County, at least all the really larger ones, and they've been seeing huge increases over just this past week. Several food pantries have seen the most that they've ever seen in a given day, and all food pantries are seeing new registrants. We've had nearly 100 new registrants just ourselves in the last week.
100 new people coming through this week.
Yeah, I think people are preparing, right? They're starting to think about what it's going to look like if they don't have those extra dollars, and they're reaching out to the resources in their community. So
what can people at home right now, if they don't find themselves in this scenario, what can people do to help?
Absolutely. All food pantries are looking for support right now because while we cannot be the total answer to this problem, I mean, for every household that a food pantry serves, SNAP provides 9. So food pantries cannot fill in for long term, but we're going to do absolutely everything we can. We're agile, we're nimble, we're used to working through crises, and we're going to do everything we can to make sure people have food. So people in the community can give to their local food pantries. Dollars food right now is needed.
Makes a big difference.
It does.
Thank you so much for coming
in and
kind of helping give an example for us. And I also want to let you know another way that you can help the nearly 300 partner agencies of Second Harvest Food Bank, WayForward Resources being one of them, is to support our Share Your Holidays campaign. And we are kicking off our 30th year on Monday. You'll see those donation barrels rolling out. And once they're in place, you can drop off food there. There will be dozens of locations around southern Wisconsin. So just one other option if you don't have a specific pantry you support. All of the food that we collect, all of the money that we raise online will go to Second Harvest Food Bank.